Hello and welcome back. Today I am going to show you how I clean my makeup brushes. There's really two ways that I do. First, I have the Cinema Secrets Pro Cosmetics makeup brush cleaner. Just looks like this. The only downfall to this one is it does leave a blue residue in the brush, which is fine. It doesn't really bother me, but that is just something to note when you use this. This is one I haven't used. Then I have that one as well. But the rest of these I have used and they need to get washed. So I've got mainly my face brushes here, and then mainly my blending brushes I use most. So I'm going to get these washed as well. So when I'm going to deep clean my brushes, I just get a little dish with some water, and then I have the this is from Equate Beauty. It's a pure cast iron soap. This one smells like lavender. This one has lavender, coconut, olive, hemp, and jojoba oils in it. It just looks like that. And then I will take some and put some in there. And then I have, this is just a cup I cut in half because it is textured there. So I can maybe show you this. Okay, maybe that's a little better. So now that you can see this, we have a spot for our brushes, and then we just have a towel here, and then we'll just kind of put the brush in the soap and then just kind of rub it on the texture. Just kind of go back and forth doing that until it cleans it out. And then that brush is now clean. So I'll take it on the edge here. And then once I get them all done, I will rinse them off in the sink. But until then, I will just kind of wipe them off on this towel. You know, kind of go through, make sure. With these eye brushes, they clean pretty well. But like with the face brushes, sometimes you gotta work them in a little better. Otherwise, they just kind of go like that. It looks good. I will place that one to the side, move on to the next, and then I'll go to the sink and rinse them all out. So we'll just kind of show you. Okay, that looks to be coming out clean. Okay, so we'll just kind of wipe it on the side and then test it on the towel. It looks pretty good, so we'll move on to the next one and do that. that one should be good. So we'll wipe it off. And then we'll go to a big one just to show you. We'll kind of dip that in there and start wiping it off. Okay. This one's pretty easy to tell since it's white, but ooh. That one looks pretty good. So we'll take it and wipe it off. You know, it still looks good and clean. There's nothing in there. And then because I'm using the cast iron soap with all of the oils and everything, it does make the bristles all soft, and so far it hasn't done anything to harm my brushes. So there is that. So I'll just kind of, oh, that one lost a hair. So, if you don't want to go purchase a bath mat, or not a bath mat, a, you know, makeup brush thing, a cleaner, you know, all it takes is something with texture. I used to clean them in just the sink, but then we had some of these cups, and I just took one and, you know, cut it in half. I did used to just put the soapy water in the cup and do that, but it was harder to get all of the bristles really in the face brushes. So I pretty much just cut it open, and so that way I can really get in there and get the brushes a lot cleaner. So there is that. This brush is stained a little bit, but I don't think I see any more brown, so that one should be good. We'll just kind of wipe it off there. And, you know, so on and so forth. You kind of see the process here. I don't know if I actually used that brush or not, but I think I did for something. So, depending on if I do all of my makeup brushes or just some of them, depending on how lazy I am. You know, it can take longer or shorter, just depending. But this method seems to work pretty well for me. Eventually I'll probably get an actual mat to clean my brushes, but until then, you know, this seems to be working pretty well. These are Emax Design. I believe I got them off of Amazon. They were pretty cheap, but they work well, so I mean, what do I have to complain about? Looks pretty good. So we'll wipe it off. Okay. It doesn't seem to have any product on it, so moving on. This one I just used for my clear, or not my clear, my transparent powder. So just kind of, at this point the water is kind of dirty, but I only have 2 brushes left, so I am not going to worry about that. Otherwise, I would change it and get some clean water. Okay, and last one. This is the one when I do use a brush for my foundation that I use. So this one might be a little dirty. I'm gonna call that good. After I rinse it out, it might get a little bit more of that out as well. There's not much. So, now I will head over to the sink and just wash them out real quick. Get all of the soap out of them, and then we will dry them off. So, let's go do that. Okay, so I went ahead and took the other half of this and went and washed all my brushes in the sink. And now I'm simply going to kind of dry them off a bit more, and then that's it. Just kind of let them dry, and that's it. And then they're soft and good to go. Once again, this stuff will stain them blue, but I mean, if you wanted to go more that route, you know, it works, I guess. You'd have a much dirtier towel, but, you know, just kind of do that a little bit. I mean, you can see it's clean up in between the bristles, and it is still wet, but it's pretty dry. They're not going to take too long, but we'll just kind of get most of the moisture off, so. See, it's nice and fluffy and clean, and you know, we are good to go. That is one of the things I really like about using the cast iron soap. It, you know, works really well getting the makeup out. Makes them really soft, you know. I haven't had any problems with it. I mean, excuse me. There's a little spot I didn't get out in this one, but I'm not that worried about it. So, you know, they're nice and fluffy. They're just nice and fluffy, I guess. So. I like this brush because it's white, so you can see how clean it is. So, there's that. I like touching them. They're soft. Did I say that they're soft? Okay. I think we just got some eye brushes left. Okay, so I will just put that down the drain, and these are good to go. So there are those. And for me, there is minimal, you know, bristle breakage. You know, when you wipe them off, they dry really quickly. I just store my brushes in these cups because I don't have anywhere else to put them as of now. So there's that. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not always the best when it comes to cleaning my brushes because it is kind of time consuming and boring. But that is what I have for you today. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. I upload 2 videos a week on Wednesday and Friday. And thank everybody for watching.